Welcome live viewers, I think. Welcome live viewers. Are we on? Welcome live viewers. Welcome replay viewers to my broadcast. I am simulcasting on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. This little list here. All with the same username everywhere. Tiffany TLC Music. All one word. All my own music, except one song written for me. Most of the music is modern American folk on acoustic guitar. But I also do some vocal looping. Hey Keegan, how are you? Thanks for joining. But I also do some vocal looping and some bluesy songs. And I'm working on a piano, I have a piano arrangement as well for a newish song. And I'm working actually on a new vocal looping song, so stay tuned for that. I do come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time for between 30 and 60 minutes. I simulcast, and I ask you to consider following mainly on one of three places. Hi Denise, how are you? So good to have you on again, yay! I was just saying that I recommend folks follow if they're going to follow, particularly on Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. You guys know that, but just for others. If you follow on one of those three spots and you tell the app you want all notifications from me, click the bell, whatever it is, you get them, you hop on live, you chat, it automatically shows up here, which allows us to connect across the different platforms. If you watch on Twitter, by contrast, you cannot participate in the merge chat, but you can get my rare but important announcements. So I do encourage you to also follow on Twitter, but mainly Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. Bonus points to follow on TikTok. I may or may not end up streaming there. I have to hit 1,000 followers and not be worried about it being banned, which right now I'm pretty ambivalent. But anyway, let's get it started in here. Okay. So I'm thinking about, this is my default plan. Oops, as you guys know, I usually have about four songs I do, and barring a request, intervene. Today I'm thinking of Sad and Sweet Memories, Tumble Star, Train, maybe at the end, and I'm thinking of A Reason Why. It's been quite some time since I've done A Reason Why. Wow, it's been over a month, is that right? Oh no, that's not true. I was like, wow, it's been about a couple weeks. More or less, a little less than a couple weeks. That's still a while. So let's start, if it's all the same to you guys, I guess let's start with Sad and Sweet Memories. Song about parents, forgiving anyone really. Just kind of being able to hold simultaneously the idea that there doesn't have to be a bad guy in a particular situation. I mean, there can be very strong unmet needs, especially going from the direction of parents to children. But parents are doing, I believe, the best they can with what they know and what they have. Internal resources, psychological, material, financial support, you name it. And hence we can empathize. Yes, don't you think, Denise? And so that allows us to empathize, while at the same time empathizing with ourselves as children with unmet needs. And I don't know who that was. Reminds me though, I hope the AC doesn't kick on in here. Right now I'm not having the jet engine sound going off, which it's a long story. I will not bore you with details of our HVAC system, but it is a complicated beast. We have recently discovered just how complicated. But anyway, if a high-pitched sound starts, I will have to abort momentarily and fix the problem. But anyway, so that's what the song's about. Specifically with regard to my parents, it's not a song I could have written. So I think when you're a kid, maybe, and you're kind of scared to speak up, maybe you think, oh, it's all me, I'm the bad one. And then when you're a teenager, maybe early 20s, you're like, oh, it's not me, it's them, they're bad. And then maybe the next level is, oh, nobody's bad. Everybody was doing the best they could, and everybody had unmet needs in some fashion. And so I couldn't have written this song as a very young person, but later on. All right. we go. It always takes me a few minutes. How are you, Ruthie? I hope you're doing well. In fact, let me put up the chat a little bit better. Here we go. Yay! You feeling a little more rested? I know things have been hard. I remember our house, the happy times in our house, together with my mom and dad. When it's split apart, I felt so sad. It wasn't everything it could be. I didn't always know how to care for me, but I loved our little family. The peace and the stability, sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs, you both mean so much to me. Hi, Andrew. I'm glad you were resting. That's great. You as a single mom wasn't easy for you or me. I needed more support and harmony, but your parents, they didn't show you what to do. And parenting alone is so much harder too. Which is why I'm so amazed at the sweet friendship that we have today. I love the connection we share now. We ended up close somehow. Sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs, you both mean so much to me. I really missed our times, Dad, from before the split. You wrote a lullaby for me and sang it with such tenderness. Your tenderness, it carried on and on, but your focus on me seemed almost gone. But I know it was so very hard to lose your family. So hard, I think maybe it hurt to look at me and really see. Yet I've come to treasure what you're able to give. And I'm so grateful for every day that you live. Sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs, you both mean so much to me. Both mean so much to me. So Andrew, I'm not sure what you mean. When one remembers, take gifts on my page. You have gifts that you're offering on your YouTube page, I gather. Uh-oh. Possible sneeze. No. Thank you, Keegan. Thanks, Denise. Bubblegum hearts, which reminds me, I need to open Twitch so I can see those hearts. I always call them bubblegum hearts because they look like bubblegum to me. I need to see them in their full glory because they're so much prettier on Twitch than they are on my chat. Yes, they spin around. They're so pretty. So pretty. I love those. Now, where do those come from? I now know from Trevor that all you have to do is click to find out. They're from David N. David Knoll. They're from David Knoll. I did not know that. It's kind of cool that you can use other people's emotes on other broadcasters' emotes on other you know what I'm saying. Nice and shiny, right? Anyway, how is everyone doing today? Keegan, I know how you're doing. You're working really hard on something. Ruthie, you're feeling better, well rested. Denise, what about you? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Oh, is there, Keegan? So I didn't even know there were custom emotes on Discord. Are there per channel emotes like there are on Twitch? I did not know that. So that song references a lullaby that my dad wrote for me. You're tired today, but happy to be here. Aw. Yes, nice and chill. Nice and chill. I don't have anything jarring planned. Yay, I'm so glad. Yeah. I get tired. Today, amazingly, I'm not tired, even though my sleep last night was a mess. It was a mess. I don't know why I don't feel tired. I'll probably feel tired later today, maybe. I don't know. I have noticed things are being better now that I'm being very religious about sticking within the circadian rhythm hours. Are you guys aware of circadian rhythms? So there's a thing called circadian rhythm disorder, and this is not a kind of alternative medicine idea. This is standard, Western medicine, science-based idea that we do best when we sleep in accordance with our circadian rhythms, which usually generally reflect when people without electricity or fires would go to sleep and wake up, i.e. with the sun. So around 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. and it depends on the time of year. And I don't quite understand how that works when you live in the north or south pole, where the days are just never ending. But anyway, I'm guessing you get used to those emotes if you're a subscriber. Yes, you get to use those. Well, right. You get to use those emotes if you're a subscriber, and apparently you get to use them anywhere. You're not limited to just using them on the channel to which you are subscribed. I've got that, if I'm saying that right. So let's do Tumble Star. This is a lullaby that my dad wrote for me. I'm not sure, Denise, if you've heard this. You probably have. It's funny. I've had people on for many, many months and then suddenly hear a new song that they've never heard before, because just coincidentally, they haven't been on the moment I sing this particular song. And then one day it comes on. So I can't always judge whether somebody's heard all my songs based on how long they've been watching me. Yes, that's right. Okay. But is it the same on Discord, geeks? Is that what you're saying yes to, or you're saying yes to the fact that you can use it elsewhere? You can use emotes from one channel on another. All right. Keegan. Oh, it's been a while. Yeah. So this is a beautiful lullaby my dad wrote for me when I was 4.5 years old, and it means so much to me. And my mom and dad divorced when I was 6, and I really think it broke my dad's heart. And he kind of turned to things that left him a little less warm. Well, just a little more disconnected, I will say, more disconnected than he was. And just both in terms of literally he wasn't with us because we lived with my mom. And when we were together, he was distracted with other things more than he had been. I think he was a little wounded, is my theory. Very wounded. And so anyway, this is written at a time where he was felt a little more, I think, able to be vulnerably close to us or something. And me in particular, because I think my brother was not quite born yet when this was written. Gotcha. Tumble star, tumble from the sky, tumble far, I wonder why. Sleepyhead, dreams are spinning round, snug in bed, a gentle sleeping sound. A busy day full of play, friends were there. I sang my songs, I played my games, and toys always shared. Tumble star, tumble from the sky, tumble far, I wonder why. Sleepyhead, dreams are spinning round, snug in bed, a gentle sleeping sound. Tumble star, tumble from the sky, tumble far, I wonder why. I love that song. Going back to look at the chat here, it's been bopping along. I think you guys are mostly chatting with each other. Gotcha. Ruthie, that's interesting. What is SO? Do you mean shout out? And again, I don't have StreamYard set up yet. The shame. I need to get it going. Yeah, just scheduled. Keegan, are you talking about the Cyberpunk song? The music video for the Cyberpunk song? Yes, go and check Denise Isaac's music and Keegan Clark's. Been trying to promote it all morning. Yes, we will give a shout out verbally to Denise Isaac and Keegan Clark, both of whom have music in their names because what? They do music, and it is awesome music. You can catch Denise's streams. When do you stream, Denise? Do you have a schedule? Thank you, Ruthie, for saying beautiful, and Denise as well. Thank you. Yes, you were trying to do a shout out, and again, I don't have it set up yet. But it is on my list amongst so many things. Yes, but yes, check out Denise. When do you, if you feel like sharing, maybe you are typing right now. When do you have a regular? You do have a schedule, but it all depends on how you're feeling that day. Yes, normally tweet out when you're live. Yes, I know what you mean, Denise. I feel it's quite difficult to set a schedule because. And I don't know, when you say how you feel, like what kinds of things you're talking about. If you have specific issues that can prevent you from comfortably broadcasting. For me, it's migraines, headaches, and I just don't know. Ask Amber. Oh, no, I know. It's not so much that I can't figure out how to set it up. I just haven't had a chance. 112. Hi, Matt. Hi, 112 in Tucson. Oh, Matt, I'm so sorry. Today, it's only going to be 96 degrees here in Sacramento. I'm going to go back. I feel like I'm missing little things. Oh, have you checked out, Keegan, have you checked out Denise's music on Spotify? That's so nice. You know, Matt, what, are you guys on your 15th day of over 110 degrees now? I know you burst through the record of over 110 degree days, but I think it was like 5 days ago. And are you still over 110? Building on to that same record? To help me with shout outs. Yes. It's raining there. Wow. And I'm sure the temperature is nowhere near 112, right? Yeah, what is your Twitter? Denise? I don't know many people that are many other musicians that are on LaPorte, Indiana. Yes. And what's the temp there? Just probably not kind of average temp, I'm guessing. But maybe not. It's been above average in most places. But I don't know. It hasn't been over 110 in most places. That's reserved for special places like Tucson and Sacramento. All right, so we did 2 out of 4 songs, you guys. I'm ready. So what I was thinking of is A Reason Why, my vocal looping song. Okay, so that's Denise's Twitter. So everyone, if you're interested in following her, 83 degrees. Okay. 27 days? What? Wait, Matt, what? You guys have had 27 days in a row over 100 degrees? I thought it was just a few days beyond 110. Oh my gosh. Right, Ruthie? Wow is the word. I bet you there's a whole slew of people that are thinking, okay, that's it. I'm moving now. Don't you think that they're like, well, I can do this one day. Oh, I can do this 2 days. And then 27 days later, they're like, okay, it's time to move. I'm taking a picture so that I can come back later so that I don't take the time right now to try to follow you on Twitter. I am also on Twitter, by the way, at Tiffany TLC Music. Well, it's on my list, right? So we ought to be following each other because I also put announcements on Twitter when I can't come on. But I don't know many other people that do that, any other musicians on Twitch and stuff. Because, it's unfortunate that Twitch doesn't have an announcement thing, right? You can't just, there's whispers, but you can't just mass send out something saying, hey, I can't come on today, right? That's what I understand to be the case. Maybe that's mistaken, though. I'm hearing my fan spool up. A few days for Tucson, 27 days for Phoenix. Okay. Oh, I missed the Phoenix. Oh my gosh. Okay. Still, the fact that there's anywhere in Arizona that's been 110 degrees for over I knew it had just passed 10. I didn't know it was anywhere near 27 days. A lot. Ruthie, you don't go on Twitter a lot. Yeah, I know. I don't really either. And especially now that it's changed a little bit, it's gotten a little bit more Wild Westy. I'm not sure Trevor, Trevor's come on when I have to go like this. Trevor or Jacobius have dark green font. Hi, Trevor. How are you doing? Welcome to the party. We're having a really hopping time here. We've got Denise, Ruthie, Matthew, Keegan, I think maybe others, I don't know. I don't want to leave anybody out. Did I say Denise? So let's do A Reason Why. This is my vocal looping song. This is about finding a purpose. And I have a purpose right now, in addition to music, that I'm feeling excited about. And that is very boring, probably to other people. I'm realizing. I'm working on an advocacy project related to my city that I live in. I am working on encouraging the city to make a big change. Well, not even that big of a change, but and I was realizing today that I have made an impact already, and it's kind of exciting to realize that you can effectuate change. Haha, says, oh, I heard that, Matthew. Has the change already happened? And then we're going to be, instead of tweets, we're going to be calling them zeets. Kind of like zits. Oh no. I just realized that. Zits with an accent. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you're kidding. Sinead O'Connor died, Trevor? You're always on here telling me who died. Thank you for the heads up. I'm sure I would have heard about how old was she? She wasn't that old, was she? Wow. I know, Ruthie. I know she's gone all week. What are we going to do? I know. You will never be calling Twitter X. Yes. Breaking news 56. Okay, thank you. 56? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. She was such an interesting woman and such an inspiration in some ways. And then kind of, I didn't agree with everything she did. Like when she did the thing about the Pope on Saturday Night Live. I think I was watching that live when it happened. But I respected her devotion to her beliefs and her activism, her activist spirit. Not to mention I loved some of her songs. Oh my gosh. I won't see any, but I especially love that one, the breakup song. Gosh, it's heavy. I can't remember the name of it. Going to miss Amber. I know, Ruthie. She's such a pillar, and especially some of you guys is, you're moderating your, several hours a day. Like it's what, 2, 4, 6. 8 hours a week or whatever, and then to just have it gone for a while. It's whew. Xbox says the name Twitter X is too similar to their name. Oh no. So not only is it maybe a name choice that's probably not market smart, because gosh, Twitter and tweets, such a catchy thing and everybody knows it, but that's also going to get them into a legal mess maybe. Jeez. No, Trevor. That's okay. Nothing compares to you. Oh, I practically cried just so. That song came out when I broke up with the person that my first husband that I sing about in the song. It was long ago, and I played that thing over and over and over and cried 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 and cried. That song, so moving. If you ever break up with anyone, be prepared to listen to that song because it's very healing. Sometimes you need to cry, and it brings the right crying out when you need it. It is very powerful. I'm so sad for her and her family. Oh, I don't even know what to say about that. Not just Xbox, but Xfinity as well. Oh no. Are they lodging complaints as well, Trevor? All right. Let's get on with our song, A Reason Why. So I'm going to change the track here so that we have the right one open. That's important. Hold up, hold on, open. A reason why, a reason why. Boom. I'm going to lose audio for a brief moment. Now I have it back, but I need to do some things because I'm very quiet, as you might have noticed. All right. And I also need, oh, that's interesting. Okay. You know what I ought to do? Can I copy that? And I'm going to try something, you guys. I'm going to try, this is going to sound a little different. We'll see how this is going to go. I just dawned on me that I want to try this. Let's do the reverb. Copy. Let's sorry guys, this will not take more than another 30 seconds or so, and I will turn my attention back to chat in a moment. You know, I just realized Amber's not on today, so I can't raid. It's been so fun. I've been learning how to raid. Dude, Trevor, I saw that, you know, that day that I first tried raiding and you were there. Oh my goodness. And I was on for so long after on my phone, making little funny faces while I was texting. Pay attention to us, LOL. All right. But did you watch my entire follow-on? Because Trevor kept saying in Amber's broadcast, hey, Tiffany, hey, you still have your stream on. Hey, Tiffany, you still have your stream on. Okay, that's a good idea. That's right. But I don't know what his username is, and I can't believe I have to have that memorized in order to raid. That's true. I don't have to always raid her. I can raid some other people. Okay, so here we go. I don't know how well this is going to do. This may be, I don't know. This may be too much. We'll see. This may be too loud of a background. I just don't know. We will see. What I'm doing is I'm adding some reverb and things to my loops because I've been noticing my loops in the background are a little quiet. This may be too loud, so bear with me. We will see. Oh, Phil Luna _ Okay, here we go. So this is a song about finding a purpose. Doesn't have to be fancy. Doesn't have to be just one. If you're, let's say you're completely disabled, you're broken from head to toe. All you can do is barely open your eyes and see out the window and see the birds. That's it. That's a purpose. It can be gamifying your daily survival, which is incredibly painful or incredibly whatever it is. It can be everything from that, if you're really in a damaged place, all the way to like if you happen to have the privilege of having everything be basically okay and you can aspire to bigger things, then it can be those bigger things, or it can be all the way in between. And this is inspired by a guy, Dr. Viktor Frankl, who wrote a book about surviving the Holocaust called Man's Search for Meaning. I don't recommend that book lightly unless you're really ready for a very intense read. It's not for the faint of heart. All right, here we go. Let's see. B3, let me see. Oh, wait a minute, I thought I did have that. What? Oh, sorry guys, I'm sorry this is taking so long to get started. I just keep remembering other things. Hold on a second. I'm gonna save. Oh no. Oh no, hold on, jeez. I am going to do another song. I'm going to do a reason why. I'm determined. I'm going to lose audio again for a second here. I want to have the piano that I set my key in on this track so I don't have to switch all the time. So hold on one moment. Tiffany broke it. No. Okay, let's see if I'm going to be able to do this. Copy this track. I'm not sure I'll be able to do this actually. I only get 8 tracks in the light version. All right, a reason why. No audio, I have audio back again. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I have to insert the instrument rack. I'm almost done. You know I don't usually do this, so I appreciate your patience. I do not usually have anywhere near this kind of logistical thing going on at all. All right. See, now I have piano, so I can use it to set the key rather than opening that app that you guys have heard me open before. B3. Ooh, that's it. That's all I needed. Yay, I did that. Okay, we're going to actually start doing this, and hopefully it won't be too overwhelming in the background. Oh. Ooh, interesting. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. So I'm going to lay a few vocal tracks, and then those are all going to play together in the background, and then I'm going to sing over them. Ooh, 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 that's not too loud. I'll be so curious to listen to this later to see if the background is overwhelming. Survivor's nowhere when you're going through hell. You need a reason why. Yeah, to reach the other side might not be enough when the going gets really tough. But to even try, yeah, you need a reason why. Yeah, you need a reason why. At times just to survive, but suddenly to thrive. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life if you really want to fly. But even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. Could be one or two, could be three or four, could be even more. Whatever lights your life, one might be your family, or hope for humanity, a career or a hobby, or just a little joys in life you see. But you need a reason why. Hey, at times just to survive. Hey, but suddenly to thrive. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life if you really want to fly. But even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. The best reasons why. They sweep you off your feet, and if you hold them tightly, they crowd out anxiety. They fill you with positivity, are nearly irresistible, so fulfilling and meaningful. They make problems seem small, so you need a reason why. Hey, at times just to survive. Hey, but suddenly to thrive. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life if you really want to fly. But even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a reason why. At times just to survive, but suddenly to thrive. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life if you really want to fly. But even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. Yeah, 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 yeah. You need a reason why. Hey, Wesley, how are you doing? Hope you guys like that. I hope that wasn't too loud in the background. That's a first for me, trying a little bit louder in the background. So thank you. Thanks for the bubblegum hearts, which reminds me. Oh, I'm so glad, Wesley. What's new with you? Anything new that you feel like sharing? I'm glad to hear you're doing wonderfully. That by itself is quite great. Well, guys, we have come down to Train. Thanks, Keegan. I hope, well, I'll listen to it later, but can anybody who's heard that song before let me know if they like the louder with reverb background, or if it's too loud, what their opinion is, if it's, and there's no objective right or wrong, but just, what you think. Because I've noticed lately on my vocal looping songs, like I did Judgment Free the other day, and the background was so quiet. Train! You liked it louder. Awesome, Trevor. Okay, sweet. Thank you for telling me. There's some hot weather. Yes, Wesley, we have been discussing the hot weather. How hot is it there for you in South Carolina? Yay, good, Denise, I'm glad. Train. We get the train emotes. I don't know. That was going to be a little song with that. But so for Matthew, it's been, he's in Tucson, Arizona, but in Phoenix, Arizona, 27 days, he says, of over 110 degrees. In fact, 27 days of, over 110 degrees. And it's 114 degrees where he is in Tucson today. Right, Keegan? Right. 100 degrees, Wesley? Oh, no. And the reason I say oh, no is because it's muggy usually in South Carolina, is it not? And so muggy at 100 degrees is so much worse than without. I know, you guys, it's scary, it's scary. And I mean, the number of record heat wave days we've had has gone so up. We've broken records every year. And so I hope you all are supportive as you can be of changes, things we need to do in our world to make things better, or to at least try to prevent them from getting worse. Fossil fuel changes and things like that, because climate change is really hurting us. It's really scary stuff. Good thing we have air conditioning, but it's kind of scary to be dependent on that. As it gets hotter and hotter outside, it's scary. Yeah. Is it not? I mean, it starts like I've had times where I'm like, I'm scared to live here, because if our AC goes out, we can die. Yes, sustainable energy. And, as soon as you can, transition to electric vehicles, take transit. Vehicle use is a big part of it. Good, Matt. Do you have AC too? You must, right? In Arizona, I don't think AC is a staple there, right? Even more so than in Sacramento. Because there are certain places where they really didn't build out until there was AC. We actually saw, Keegan knows, we actually saw a program on PBS years ago about inventions, and one of them was air conditioning, and it was about how it changed our world. There were so many places we didn't really even live in, to speak of. The electrical grid can't handle the load. I know there's that too. We have to boost up our electrical grid also. There's so much we have to do, and it's just, people are trying. We're doing a lot in our city. I've been working with our city, or not working with our city, but I'm involved in activism with our city and reading their 2040 general plan, and which is about stuff that's going to happen before 2040. But it's kind of like what we want things to look like by 2040, and it just really, I'm proud of our city and all the things we're trying to do to stop climate change, or to mitigate it in our little small way. You have a swamp cooler, AC, and fans, right? I think we've recently realized that we might have to have something in addition to our AC. which has been very sobering. Because we just got a new AC unit thing, and it's not keeping up on hot days. It's not keeping up. And we have way more hot days than we used to, so it's very scary. All right, guys, train. If you want to put up the train emotes, we'll try to catch this train. We always do. It always leaves us behind, just like the broadcast, but it always comes back around again, just like the stream. So that's a good thing. All right, guys. And after this, we'll find somebody to raid. I've gotten excited about that lately. All right, so this is a kid song, a song that I wrote for my 4.5-year-old because he loved trains, just like my older son. For some reason, I wasn't into songwriting at the time that he was into trains so much. Oh, no, sorry. I have to change my track really quick because, yeah, you know what? I'm going to make this as simple as possible. So I'm just going to open recent, going to go to, I'm so done, because that, save changes. All right. Okay, because this is preset to levels that shouldn't peak when I strum, so. He wrote the chorus, you remember? Do you remember? Well, did he write it? You know, you would remember that. Thanks, Ruthie, for the train. That's interesting. I know he told me he wanted it to say that trains say woo-woo because he thought well, choo-choo was not right. Trains don't really say choo-choo. And they really don't say woo-woo either, but shh. All aboard! Train, woo, chugga, 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 train, woo, chugga, chug. I see a train, it's going down the tracks. I'm afraid that it won't come back. Train, woo, chugga, 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 train, woo, chugga, chug. It's going farther than my eyes can see. It's too far gone. Now I'm just left here singing this song. Train, woo, chugga, 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 train, woo, chugga, chug. Train, woo, chugga, 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 train, woo, chugga, chug. I just realized my guitar was still peaking. Anyway, thanks. Yes, you're right, Trevor. Technicalities. Trains don't speak. That's true. Thanks for the cute emotes, though. Thanks, guys, for being with me. So I hope you'll stick around for the raid. Those of you on Twitch, just for a moment. You know, you don't have to stick around for long. But it looks a little bit better when there's a few more people. All right. Yeah, you asked to write something about whatever he wanted. Really? Did I? Keegan has an amazing memory. So you know what? I didn't realize that. You see, so he couldn't say his R's at that point. So he must have said twain, woo, woo, chugga, chugga, chugga. I'm not kidding. He really couldn't say his R's for so long. And he really did talk like that. Huh, Keegan. All right. How many things chugga chugga before the woo woo? Good point. I don't know. I don't know, Trevor, the answer to that question. Not many. All right. So let us do, he said each segment after I encouraged him to suggest more. Wow. We were in the playroom. See, I remember being in the in the dining room and asking him about it, but maybe I first asked him in the playroom. I don't know. Your memory is steel trap, so I probably have to defer to you on that. All right, let's think about this raid here, guys. So I know how to do it. I do the / raid space, and then is Phil still on? Maybe you did, but I remember the playroom as well. Okay. Oh, how do I get underscore? You know, I could also look and see. I'm not sure how to do that. You guys, why do I have to leave my stream in order to see what we will type? What will we type for the raid? Phil is still live. Okay. What I don't understand is, I'm just surprised that it's so difficult. So, like, if I wanted to right now to see who I'm following that's live, I do follow Phil, but like just to see what the options are, it seems like I have to leave my stream to go to see who's following. Am I right? I mean, I guess I do. I guess I can do that. Oh, David is also live. We could do David Knoll. That'd be fun. Let's do David Knoll. David Knoll music. Oh, I'd love to do that. Let's do that. Because I go on his more often than Phil's. And I'll do Phil's at some point. But I want to do that. David Knoll music. Let's do that. All right. David Knoll is amazing. For those of you who don't know, he is such a sweetheart. I love the way he talks to people on his broadcast. All right. And again, you don't have to stay long, but it would mean a lot to me if you'd be willing to stay just for a moment, just for the raid at least. And once we're on there, then you can music. All right. I think that's it. It's always so, I feel like I'm patting my head and rubbing my stomach every time I do this. I'm sure it'll become old hat, but it's not yet. All right. OFC, you were 8, so you should be taken into account. That's true. Just tap the player and tap the arrow to minimize it, and it goes back to the main screen. Yes, that's right. I think you're right there. I don't have that down yet. Oh, thank you, Keegan. All right, everybody, are we about ready? So I'm sure many of you know David Knoll. He's amazing. We don't have to stay long. Of course, yes. All right, are you ready? Buckle up. It might be a rocky ride. All right, here we go. It's going to take a few minutes. Oh, before I do this, I should do a couple quick housekeeping things. Put up my little blurb here. It's going to wipe TLC raid. Yes, isn't that cute? So I come on most Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time for 30 to 60 minutes. My next stream should be this Friday, if all is well. If it's not, you'll hear about it on Twitter. So do follow me there, as well as Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. Those are the best spots to watch. Come on live, comment, and have it show up here so you can participate in the connection across platforms and listen to my all original music, except one song written for me. Most of it modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but also some vocal looping, bluesy songs. I have a piano song. Working on a new vocal looping song. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks to you all for being with me. We're going to head out to David Knoll, Denise, Keegan, Trevor, Matthew, Ruthie, others. I hope I'm not forgetting. I always say to try to list names at the end. Thanks for being with me, you guys. TLC to all of you from me. TLC means tender loving care, but it also happens to be my initials, and it is what I try to bring to every broadcast because the world is far too short. All right, we all buckled up? Bye. Here we go. Hold on, but don't leave anywhere. Here we go. You're gonna be, you know where you're going. Here we go. All right, it's gonna take a second here. I hit go, and it's not sending me the message that's supposed to send. No. I won't, but I haven't, usually I get I'm not sure usually I get a little message saying it's Raid, David, all one word, right? Noel, space, so / raid, space, David, Noel. Maybe I misspelled it. Music. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I told you it'd be a bumpy ride. I think I'm doing this right. It's going? How come it never tells me? It always tells you, Trevor. But it never tells me. I don't understand that. Oh my God, what is going on? Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm I'm in David's. Close my keyboard, and it's the top of the screen. Well, I'm in the chat room right now. I guess I have a. Are we gonna raid? What is happening? I don't think anybody has as difficult a time. Oh, here we're just raided with 5 viewers. We just raided. Okay, I'm turning it off now. Bye, you guys.